Hey everybody, it's Jay from the forum. You might know me as MIDI Puppies a little better. I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff on eBay for the benefit of you guys. It's just easier this way. I've had an overwhelming response asking about all the stuff I have. I have way too much and it's time to let it go. And I want to give you guys the first crack at it. As for what stuff's worth, you tell me. I know what I paid for it, but that's irrelevant. And so I'm just going to briefly show you some of the stuff I have here, and that's going to be going up on auction here right away. So I'm willing to do PayPal, and I'm willing to ship worldwide at your expense, obviously. One thing I will mention, please don't ask me about shipping estimates because I have no idea. And I'm not going to know until it's packed up and taken to the post office and then they tell me, right? So we can deal with that after the fact, but I'm just going to show you a few things here. I stripped down 3 E3s that were complete. So what I have here, I think I'm going to do 3 auctions of the top panel with PCB included, with mod wheel and pitch wheel. So all of these work, they're complete with like PCBs, buttons, everything. I think this one on the end here, the backlight is fairly dim on it, but other than that, you know, everything's there. If there's not much interest in it, I might pull those auctions and take the PCBs out and just sell the PCBs, and you know, if anybody wants the top chassis, they can bid on that or whatever. I have 3 complete functioning key beds with the wires. What else we got here? Original fans with wiring. I got 3 power supplies, all working. Okay. Like I said, everything was working when it came out, and that's all I can tell you. That power supply there that we're looking at right now is actually the one that came out of the keyboard that Alan Wilder used to own. I ended up switching it out for a reason I can't remember, but it does work. And you can see it's been hardwired there. There's been some modifications made over the years. What else we got? I got 3, what are these? These are the digital jack boards. So 3 complete assemblies there. Output boards. I know a gentleman from Ireland had contacted me about these. I'm going to send him an email and tell him that they're going up. So these are all fully functional except for this one here. This is the one that I repaired with help from people on the forum, and this is the scenario where the stereo output stops working. So on IC3 here, see if I can just zoom in on it a little bit. You have to forgive me, I don't usually do video stuff. Let's just have a look here. Where are we? Yeah, IC3. It's upside down. Alright. So you can see I've cut a wire off there on that pin, that little yellow thing there. So I'm going to reattach that, and the wiring harness comes with it. This is it right here. So everything comes with it. So with that reattached, it was working at the stereo outputs again. Okay. If you got any questions about that, just write me an email and I'll tell you about it, because it's on the forum, how to fix that problem. It's fairly common with these output boards. So there's 3 of those, and with each of them, I think I've got 2 complete sets of the ABCD cables. Alright, so I think 2 of these will come with a complete set, and I'm not sure if I have another set for the other ones. So moving on, card cages. Excuse me. So there are 3 of these, mostly complete. This one here came from a 100% functional unit. Also want to add that these are all 8 meg units. Okay. So we'll just get a little closer look at these. All right. So it's going to be the card cage. I'm not splitting these cards up. They're going to be all complete. Okay. So this first lot here, as you can see, everything is there. Nothing's been harvested or whatever, right? Second one looks to be complete, except, let's have a look here, IC33, IC47 missing here. I mean, I have a ton of chips that I've tracked down, brand new PALs and stuff like that. I gotta dig through and find all that, but in months coming, like, everything's gonna be going, so just keep a lookout for my auctions. This one here, I don't know, looks to be fairly complete. So this one here, I'm not sure if it booted or what. This one here, I'm not sure what the status was. This one here came from a working unit, so bid accordingly, I guess. But that's pretty much it for now. It's taken me all day to dismantle all this stuff and kind of lay it out. So those are going to be the auctions. There's also miscellaneous hardware left over. I got a couple of floppy drives that I might or might not post. There's these things, the pedestals, you know, that they sit on. There's a whole pile of hardware like rubber feet, stuff like that. I'm going to have a bunch of these A cards, the SCSI bridge things that we do on the forum. One thing I am going to mention while I'm here is I have this, and this is a pretty rare unit here. This is the Professional Universal CD Player by OMI, or Optical Media International, and basically what this thing is it has SCSI and RS-422, I believe, and it's a CD player, CD-ROM player. Well, I mean, it would play audio if you wanted, but I mean, this is the handheld for it, and it comes with all the cables. They're sitting up on top of that E2 there, and this thing actually works. So it uses the standard caddies. The libraries, the OMI libraries, I'm going to be probably posting those as well on eBay. But I got this thing from a ex-sound designer at EIII Systems. That's where I got his emulator too as well. But I'm probably going to put this up for auction as well because I have no use for it anymore. Like I say, it does work, and this is for transferring, well, as you can see, I got it labeled Emulator 2 Emax, but anything with SCSI, you know, if you've got a sample CD for it or whatever. So I'm probably going to throw that on eBay. When I get around to it, this is my Emulator 2 that I've talked to a couple of you guys about. It's been, I don't know, let's say heavily modified. There's the floppy emulator, the HXC. That's fully functional with a SD card inside. I did the buttons and stuff like that on it. This floppy drive is new old stock. It's brand new. Have a VFD display fitted, and I mean, it's in pretty nice shape. I've yet to see one nicer than this. And this thing comes in its own flight case as well, an actual EIII Systems flight case. It fits like a glove, so if there's any interest in that, let me know. I haven't decided 100% if I'm going to let it go or not, but I don't know, 99% sure it's going to go. So also got this Emax SE here that I've modified, just more of an experiment than anything. This is an HD model, and what I've done is I've put a slim floppy and a SCSI flash drive thing in it, and it works pretty slick. So yeah, we'll see. So that's pretty much it for now. But I mean, all of the stuff that you see here, I mean, I got a rack of samplers here. These Emax 2s are all 8 meg turbo units. Those all gotta go. Those are all Emaxes behind the couch there. They're all 8 meg turbo units. Yeah, so I hope the auction finds the right people, because I know if you own an E3 you're gonna need some of this stuff. And I really hope it helps sustain somebody's hobby and it keeps the machine going for a long time. So thanks for your attention, and I'll probably talk to some of you guys later. Bye.